Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new here. My name's Jordan and today we're going to talk about the May 2023 update for Nautis Home. Let's get into it. These are the patch notes. The big feature of this particular update would be the sound signals, which they've added into the signals panel. There's now navigational lights and sound signals in there. You can see here from the UI, they have this option here for auto repeating the sounds as well, which I honestly tested this out yesterday and I couldn't get it to work, so I don't know if it's just not working properly or what. However, they have all of these different signals to choose from. The sound signals operate basically like Morse code, but using a horn on a ship, which is kind of cool. But you can see here, like, doot, 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 that's powering a stern. Underway is just a long burst of the horn one time. Stopped is two long bursts. But yeah, so this is kind of cool. It adds another element to the game that we didn't have before, just like the navigational lights. So I like it. It's a little rough around the edges, I'm not going to lie. We'll take a look at it in the game, but yeah, that's that. So they also added a horn button to the steering control panel. They also have the horn, they've made it so that the horn can be mapped to a USB button or key, and the default is the spacebar. They've also added a new course in the LXP. A theoretical sound signals course is now available on the LXP. They have improvements. The last used layout will be saved and active when Nautis Home is opened again. I love this update right here because this makes it so much more efficient for me when I'm making my videos, because I don't have to constantly go into that section where you set the UI. It's going to automatically know that I want to use my good layout. So I'm happy to see this change here. Environments. Rhine Gorge environment now has more starting points. That's cool. And some issues they fixed. AMD GPU render glitches resulting in flickering images and artifacts. EBL information is no longer covered by radar plot. Okay, these are both from the community. The range of the USB mapping slider is corrected. On the autopilot, the red and green button were reversed. This is now corrected. ADO's steering control changed from a tiller to a steering wheel. Okay, that's cool. Exploring scenario, leaving San Francisco in the dark did not end. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I gotta check something here. Hey, that's me. Oh, cool. So yeah, okay, so I reported that one after I did that exploration scenario. If you saw that video, you knew that I ran into that problem. But yeah, it looks like they fixed it, so that's good to hear, and good to know that they're actually, reading these and acting on them. So confirmed. All right, so known issues: the anchors of the Chevy at Bandit are not visible. The loading screen sometimes goes away too soon after ending a scenario. And that's it. So this wasn't really a big update per se. It's quite small actually, but we got horns. That's a good thing. I did want to do something at this point though. I want to pull up the, let me see if I can find it. I want to pull up the roadmap and see where we're at, because we're now in June. So technically we're halfway through 2023. So I want to see what this roadmap looks like right now. Okay, here we go. So I have the roadmap up. This is the old roadmap. We're not even going to look at that side. The new roadmap for 2023. Let's see. So USB controls, we got that. Navigational marks on chart, we got that. Although I did notice with this most recent update, when I was playing around with it yesterday, it looks like navigational marks might be glitching out on the chart a little bit. So I hope these steps aware of that. Navigational lights, we did get that. Anchoring, we don't have that yet. No. Audio signals. Okay, so this is what they called audio signals, the update that we got right now. We got night lights. Okay, so this is interesting. So they did actually do a fix here for the Chevy Bandit anchors not being visible. I'm assuming it's because they realized that issue as a result of preparing for the next update, which I'm assuming is going to be bringing us anchoring here now that we're into June. So by the end of June, we should have all of this in the game. I'm honestly not sure how many ships we're at to know. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, so I have figured this out. So we did get a new course for navigational marks, although it's LXP. So I'm guessing that this is also counting LXP courses. So we've got the one for audio signals as well. So basically these are done. Environments, we did get the we're missing an environment, so there should be a new environment coming. The last one was San Francisco, which was during Q1. So we should be seeing another new environment coming up, if I'm not mistaken. And if I counted correctly, we have 3 new ships that were added this year: Hermelin, Cheviot Bandit, and Arcturus. So we're actually just missing 1 ship. So there should be another ship coming in the next update, as well as anchoring. So the next update should be pretty significant. But yeah, that's good to see that we're on track for the roadmap. But yeah, moving on, let's dive into the game and take a look at the updates really quick. All right, so here we go. We've got the game up on the screen. I'm actually already in a free roam here, so let me take I like the Alameda, so let's do that, and let's take English channel. And conditions, we'll just leave the conditions as is, that's fine. Actually, I would prefer summertime. Let's do June, summer solstice. Okay, so that's good. And start, and we can pick our starting spot. I'm not gonna do too much here. Yeah, let's go there. Alright, we're in now. I was having some issues with my sound, so I ended up making a change. I just increased the wind speed a little bit, but that's just so I could see some more waves on the water. But here we go. We're in the Alameda, and let's take a look. So signals, I have it dragged off the screen right now. This is what it looks like. So we've got our navigational lights, and then we've got our sound signals. Like I said, I think either I don't know what I'm doing with this button, or it doesn't work properly, because it doesn't change from off to on. But if you tap one of these. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, nope. Okay, see, so this one here, I used it, right? And it's still like toggled. It still looks like it's toggled. This isn't showing on or off. Or, I mean, this is showing off. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so maybe what this button's for is to actually clear whichever one you have selected. Because otherwise it stays toggled on, and you can also just click on the button there and it toggles it off too. So I don't really see the need for this. I would say this is just a preliminary user interface design, and that they will likely change this going forward. This is probably not going to stay the way it is. That would be my guess, because this isn't very intuitive. But you know, there's only so many ways you can lay out 15 different sound options on a panel, you know. But I think that's what they were going for here, now that I'm sitting down and actually looking at this. So yeah, so this is the sound signal panel. There's not much to see. I mean, each option is there. You click it, you click on it, and it does its thing. Okay, so there is something different here about the Alameda that I'm noticing than other ships that I took a look at this update with. Let me quickly switch to the Clipper Canary and I'll show you what I mean, but this is what it looks like with the horn going. Okay, so here we go. We have the Clipper Canary. Now, when I use the horn on the Clipper Canary, did you notice something there? There's like a little light at the top, and I noticed that many of the ships actually have that. I don't see that light on the Alameda. Alright, now we have another example. This is Leocadia. And we've got that amber light at the top as well on the Leocadia. Alright, and then the MV Go For It, I haven't actually looked at yet with this update. Sounds like the same horn from the Clipper Canary, actually. I don't see an amber light on this ship either. So the Vigo is a little bit more higher pitched. Alright, and then we've got the Zondale. The Amberlight is up at the bow. Alright, we've got the Dogger Bonk. Same horn as the Clipper Canary. Yeah, so I'm willing to bet. I mean, I've looked at more than half of the ships now, or about half of the ships just to see what the horn sounded like. It's basically different variations of the same horn sound, and just adjusted based on the ship size, as we could tell. So bigger ships have this deeper horn, and it kind of gets lighter and higher in pitch as we go to smaller ships. So that's it for this update. Let me know what you think about the update down in the comments below. If you liked the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you want to stay in the loop with my Nautis Home content, you can subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification icon so that you're notified anytime I do post a new video. And that's it for me on this one. Until next time, take care, and I will see you again soon. Bye now.